Yo, listen. Yeah. That 806 show episode come out.
Yo, what's good? It's the 806 show. It's your boy Jiggy.
Dímelo, Jesse.
Are you tired of these whack radio commercials? Go.
Hey, this is Evelyn, and you're tuning in to the 806 show.
Shout out 806 the show.
Talk to me nice.
Tune in every Thursday to the 806 show.
Yo, 806 the show.
Shout out to 806 the show.
At the 806 show.
806 the show.
Hey, this is Sol Maria. You're now listening to 806 the show. Survive.
Need me out here. You already know what it is. Kind of set something up real quick. Caught us again. He caught us working on some season 3 stuff.
Shout out Pepe.
Shout out Pepe. But I don't know if y'all seen it yet. You might have seen it already. But we did a top 10. First of all, actually, I'm tripping. Happy New Year's to all the 806 fans and everybody watching us. I'm Melly Mel if you are unaware. And this is Sanchez,
Pepe's nephew.
Pepe's nephew. Shout out to Pepe as well.
Shout out Pepe. You know,
So-
he's doing a lot of work, working hard.
He's working hard, man.
That man don't stop.
He don't stop.
He even combs his mustache. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Well, like, if you see the video of me and REG, we did the top 10 music albums of 2023. So check that out when it drops. So I thought, I didn't really give anybody any notice. We were just working here. I just kind of set up mic. I told Baldwin to set up the mic. And I was like, yo, let's just do a spontaneous top 10.
I'm over here trying to do work.
No. We need a break. I miss being on camera. We haven't been on camera in a while, so we needed to jump back on for our egos and for you guys and your fans. And your fans.
You earned it.
Sanchez, you got strictly movies in your top 10, correct?
I did. It was short notice, so.
Yeah. So what I did, because I honestly watched more series than movies this year, I combined my list.
All right.
So my list is the top 10 movies, top 10 shows.
That 20?
No.
Oh.
No. It's in the same 10. Yeah, you see, that's
Overachiever
confusing. You're like, damn, you did 20? We don't got that much time, bro. It was good, right? So like any countdowns, we're going to go from 10 to 1. I say my 10, and then you say your 10. Hey, yo, Quo.
Yeah.
What you doing, bro? What up? Pull up. Sit down for a second. We're doing spontaneous top 10 of 2023. Quo of Nerd Gods. As you see, we're all...
Xylus in the building.
Oh, snap. I'm on the mic.
Absolutely.
I'm Mike now.
Yo,
Welcome.
what's up? Shout out everybody at 806.
As you
supporters.
appreciate. As you see, Vibe Entertainment as a whole is very busy at all times.
Yes.
There's always, the studio is always full of hardworking young men.
Booked and busy,
And women.
baby.
Yes, we're doing great.
So, since you walked in at the beginning, Chloe, what we're doing is I'm doing top 10 movies and shows.
Okay.
Sanchez got top 10.
Cool.
And I'm assuming since every time we walk in and we're recording 806, you in the back either working or got on your gamer shit. So I'm assuming this is where your list is probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead towards the gamers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it to the traditional. Shout out the Nerd Gods. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Nerd Gods.
We gonna
Bunch of
talk about
episodes
some.
out. Go ahead, check them out.
Absolutely. So
All right.
let's get it.
So you walked in just in time because I was just about to say my 10th movie/show.
Okay, let's get it.
This one is a Netflix original.
Huh.
It's called The Night Agent.
The Night
Okay.
Agent was good.
Okay.
That was a good show.
I
a
don't
good
think
show.
I've seen that actually.
So, quick synopsis.
Okay.
That's a
I feel
good
it.
word,
I feel
Elmo.
that. I feel
That's a
that.
good
The
word.
vocab of the day. baby.
Vocab of the day.
Synopsis.
Quick synopsis. So this guy, his job at the White House is to sit in front of a phone and that's like a CIA secret agent calls if you ever in like super trouble.
Yeah. Damn, sound good to me so far.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it sounds
And-
good. Yeah.
So most of the time, nothing happens. He goes in, it's the easiest job in the world. It's an overnight job. He goes in there, he reads books, phone don't ring. Obviously, this is a TV show, so it's got to be entertaining.
Something has to happen.
That fucking phone rang, and pretty much the whole thing goes from there. I don't want to go deep dive. We got a bunch of shit, but it's a cool little show. I don't know if it's going to be a season 2.
It was based on a book.
Hey, everything is.
So if there's more than one book, obviously it's gonna be more than
You know
one
what I
show.
mean? Yeah,
But
they're gonna carry
it was
away
it
with
was
it.
good though. I like that
was.
show.
Okay. I'm gonna add that to the list for sure.
Oh,
Absolutely.
What was? Can you do like a quick countdown on what you had before, real quick?
That's
That's
it.
10.
No, for what you had prior to that.
That's it.
We started at 10.
Oh, we're working our way up to
Yeah.
one. All right, cool.
That's it, man. That was it.
Nah, just to be sure, you know what
I
I'm
feel you.
saying?
I feel you.
I feel you.
So,
Sages, you want to go with your movie?
My number 10 movie is actually Equalizer 3. Denzel did his thing.
okay,
man.
okay, yeah.
Denzel did his thing.
Yeah,
man.
you can never go wrong with a Denzel movie, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
honestly, yo.
He's just that good.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And the fact that I was a big fan of Man on Fire. So
Yeah.
seeing those two get together again,
Yeah.
Oh, Dakota's in this?
Dakota's in it.
That's wild.
She's a CIA agent on the phone.
As she should be.
That's lit.
As she should be.
And they work together, you know, they do some Equalizer shit.
Fire.
It's crazy because Denzel usually never did like sequels, let alone trilogies.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he just tired. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna just pick a character and just like rock.
I'm him.
Honestly, I'm happy to see that he's still doing his thing.
Absolutely.
Because we had Denzel for a while, you know, and he's definitely like a legend in the game. You know, everybody knows Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Even
so-
his son. Shout out his son.
Yeah,
Shout out his son doing
shout
work.
Out the whole Washington family. You know,
All
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
There's a daughter too, right? She does her thing.
Yeah.
I think she acts or does something.
All of them are good.
Fire.
Good genes.
Some good genes.
Yo, it's funny.
Some good genes.
It's funny you say that. Every time I get a haircut, I pull up to work, and some of the ladies they'll be like, "Oh, Denzel Washington just pulled in."
They do not say that quote.
Yo, pull up and
Honestly-
come see me. Check me out.
Honestly, I would absolutely love that. I'll get a haircut on purpose. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know,
Come
young
in.
Denzel.
I throw in my tie, bro. I throw in that salmon shirt, and I'm in there.
Don't hurt him.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't hurt him. Shout out. Bro, all right. What you got for
Okay, so my year, just in terms of like media, has just been all over the place. You know what I mean? Especially with
I feel you on that.
if you catch up with like Nerd Gods, I've been into D&D heavily. So my games have just been like low on the list, and I've been very particular. But a couple of shows that stood out. So I'm gonna throw out Loki. I don't want to throw that in any particular order.
I feel
okay.
you. That was if I had a list of shows,
It's
that's on there.
Yeah. Oh God, it is, yo. And I told Big Richie when I was like kind of like reviewing it. I was like, you know, it doesn't feel like a season 2, which is a weird thing. It feels like season 1 just picked up exactly where
it left off?
So like if you watched season 1 and somebody just threw in season 2 without telling you, you wouldn't even know. You'd just be like, oh, this is just one long. The way that it intertwined and kind of picked up was just so like perfect. You know what I mean? So, and shout out to where they went before. You know, they kind of opened the gates to the storytelling aspect of Marvel. So,
Real quick, have you ever watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
nah, actually, that's been on my list too.
It's a good
but I
show. It's a good show.
Is it?
It's-
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, the fact on that show, whenever a movie came out,
Yep.
the effects of that movie played on that show. So when
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So that was
I
amazing.
love that. So it feels like a universe. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Yeah.
So and Loki was basically almost the same thing after Ant-Man. This is exactly
Okay.
how we cooked for it. So I took it as like the movie added to its whole situation.
Exactly.
Which I love that. Keep
Yeah.
doing that as long as
I thought
coming
it
out
was just a beautiful ending for Loki.
good. Oh, absolutely.
Yo,
Not that I want an ending of
Not
Loki.
gonna
Like he
spoil
has
it,
to.
But yeah, that was
I
beautiful.
mean,
Yeah,
it's been
100%.
out. Like,
They brought that character full circle. They did him justice. They did
yeah,
him
that was
right.
beautiful.
So
you earned that.
Marvel, you needed that. You needed that dub.
Yeah.
Y'all needed that dub.
It's been a
Oh, my
tough year for Marvel, yo. It's been a tough year.
Even worse for DC. But
Yeah.
Okay. I love DC.
Yo,
Yeah, I can't help
nah,
it,
like
man.
if I'm shitting on anybody who has Aquaman on their list, my bad. But like,
Number 2, you seen it?
Nah,
yeah, no, hell no, I
you
wouldn't
can
waste
say
my.
it. That man suck, yo. Like, ain't
Yo,
nothing good about
Yo,
Aquaman.
the fact that like the whole world,
I know that's tough,
the whole
man.
world just like, oh, Aquaman 2's coming out. Well, that's trash. We're not gonna watch it,
Yeah.
and we just agreed and moved on and didn't make a big deal about it.
100%, yo, it's
Like,
just, that's
it's so fucked up.
so much
Like, was there even a red carpet for that or a premiere or
I don't
anything?
even
Like,
know, man.
everybody's just
Someone
like,
was just
yo,
drunk.
I should have went like in the '90s. That would have been straight to DVD joint, blockbuster. Like,
High quality.
Nah, I feel like that would have slapped in the 90s, maybe, yo.
Oh, absolutely. That was
But-
destroyed in the 90s.
But not nowadays.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
We need more substance now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Can't
Can't
fool us.
can all be flashy.
True. All right, moving on. Let me go. Number 9. It's an animated movie. Most of these movies I watch on the plane, which is kind of cool. Ninja Turtles, man.
Ninja Turtles 9. Okay.
I fucks with Ninja Turtles,
I
bro.
respect that.
That was a good ass movie, bro. The comedy, the like he fought a villain that I've never like. I don't know the mythos of Ninja Turtles. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't into the comics or anything like that. But they fought a villain I didn't know. It was something new. Like it was a dope little. Seth Rogen produced
that
it.
movie,
Shout out Seth Rogen.
and it's gonna be
Shout
on
out
my list. Just not at 9. You know,
You think it was a little higher?
it's
Higher or lower?
higher on me. For me.
Ooh.
Okay.
But for me, number 9, the D&D movie.
Yeah.
You know what?
You know what? I respect that so much.
Yeah.
I watched like half of it.
The thing is,
You watched only half?
I fell asleep, man. You know what happens.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. You know when you fall asleep,
We're
it wasn't because of the quality of the movie. You just internally tired.
Yeah.
sorry, anything at 9, I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, it was one
I
of those.
respect
It's
that.
one of
I
those.
respect that.
But at the point
was a good
when I
movie.
watched it, I have been playing D&D already.
Yeah, 100%.
So with you guys and everything like that. So the little nuance that people who don't play don't understand
Yep.
made me die laughing.
100%. 100%.
So that's definitely number 9 on my list. It was definitely way better than I thought it would be.
Same.
And I thought I put it on the
It was a low key little hit. It was a low key hit.
It was. Honestly, man, I
Good cast.
wouldn't be surprised if they didn't make a sequel, but that movie does deserve a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? 'Cause
Absolutely.
and then obviously if they start doing well, that's a whole fucking universe
you
that
can do anything.
You can do anything.
Anything.
The
Yeah,
best
from
part
that.
about that movie is that was their campaign. The
Yeah.
writers.
Yeah. So
They played that out and then they made a movie of it.
That's crazy.
So I caught like wind of something like a little thing. Big Richie told me right after.
Shout out Big Richie.
Shout out Big Richie.
Shout out Big Rich,
He
bro.
knows all like the little nuances, yo. So
Boycino.
he was like one of the moves in one of the characters like tripped up or fell or something like that, and he's like, "Yo, JQ, in the story, that's when they rolled a low number.
Yep.
They got like a 2 out of like when you're supposed to.
Oh,
get a minimum of 10. So the way they kind
Fail.
of incorporate that in the movie gives it adds to the storytelling aspect. You know,
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying? So
dope.
it's pretty fire.
That's why I like it more than most people.
Harold in the building.
Harold?
See, everybody just working. Everybody just pulling up in the
Great,
studio
everything.
working.
Looking fresh. I see you.
Shout out, yeah.
Nigga said, "Stop stealing." We'll bleep that. I'm sorry,
Allegedly.
Harold. I'll
Allegedly.
bleep that. I'll bleep that. We'll bleep that.
No, we're not. Allegedly.
No, we're not. We're not bleeping that. We're not. I was just
What's
like-
next?
Yo, one sec. My wallet on the table. My wallet on the table.
I hope so. Number 8.
Keep away from Harold.
It's a black Michael Kors wallet.
Oh, I thought Michael Kors.
Ooh, okay. Don't hurt
Got
him.
money in it. I see it.
Close out here.
Yeah, you know.
Their guys pay.
I'll
Their
run-
guys
lock
get
that
paid
shit
well,
up.
huh?
Run a credit card up now. I got bills to pay.
You better stop.
What you got?
What's next, Quo?
So it's tough because I don't have like any movies or anything in like any particular order, just because
You can just throw out
it's
favorites.
just like there's
This is
just like
hard for me to stack it.
experiences. So this is definitely probably it's bold to start saying this right out the cut, but I really want to talk about it. That Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales.
Yes.
I think it's Beyond the Spider-Verse or
It
Across
is.
the Spider.
It is.
Beyond the-
Across. No, this is across.
Across?
Yeah, Across the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
their titles like play off of each other.
That movie, it was beautiful.
Yo,
It's just
The
a
fact that
beautiful.
it's a part 1 out of 2.
is
Yeah.
nuts. So quick thing. I tried to bootleg that movie. Couldn't get it because that movie's that exclusive.
It's hot, bro.
honestly,
Sony not
you
fucking
would've-
around. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
They're fucking up with our light.
God damn, Harold.
Jesus Christ. Can you go sit down somewhere, bro?
Damn.
Sit down.
You're not that.
This thing just knocked over our
Fuck,
production
bro.
light.
I get you. I get it. Sit
I
down.
got a whole set set. We got a whole set set up. He's gonna knock into that.
It's all dark in here.
Like a giraffe.
We're in a
Like
cave.
yeah, dressed like a giraffe too.
You're stylish though. It's all right. It's all right.
So, slam.
Love you, Harold.
So for that movie, like right when it came out, the impact of like that character Miles Morales and us being who we are, seeing an Afro Latino
What?
Spider-Man on the big screen, nuts.
Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah,
Puerto
Puerto Rican
Rican,
and
yeah.
black. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So he was holding it down for New York, and there was a lot of culture in that movie itself.
I love the mother.
Everything about it was like I felt like it was crazy because I forgot it was a Spider-Man and I felt like home. I felt like I was watching like a Friday movie or like a movie where you know what I mean. You like kind of grew up with it, gave that vibe. And not to mention, it's obviously Spider-Man, man. Like, come on now, it's it's not Peter Parker. It's
So
Miles
the big
Morales,
question is,
you know,
when we gonna see him in the MCU, man?
I hope so.
You know what I mean? Like,
I heard he's supposed to be
Marvel's
in
not dumb.
the last Spider-Man movie, but they cut it out.
They cut it out?
It was supposed to be the kid from Stranger Things.
That's
It was supposed to be him.
Oh, okay. So I remember seeing that little thing
Then
going
they cut it
around.
off and shit. But dude, what's crazy about that movie is it's my son's favorite superhero now.
Yeah, yeah.
Peter Parker.
representation.
Peter Parker who?
Representation.
100%.
My son's half Dominican, half white. So it's like
Yep.
the fact that it still spoke to him in a way.
Exactly. It feels
That's
like
dope.
you. It feels like us. Like, you know, like not to say that there's anything wrong with how it was originally,
Oh,
but
of course,
you know what I
of
mean?
course.
But the representation of having like our younger generation feel like they can be that superhero now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's fire.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
yo,
Even the villain was Hispanic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even the villain, I was like, yeah, I feel him too. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
Like,
That's the
Miguel
best
O'Hara.
villain. The best villain is a villain that you can relate to.
100%.
And I loved his show when he was on. So Miguel O'Hara was that guy.
Yeah, that was the same dude that
If I would play,
Moon Knight.
if I was gonna play Miguel, if I was gonna play somebody a superhero, that's what I want to play.
Okay. He's nice.
If I was cast, nigga, that's the only one I could probably make, nigga. I'm not gonna get the regular one. Like I'm not gonna get the regular Spider-Man.
I'm Peter
I ain't Peter
Parker.
Parker. I can be Miguel O'Hara.
I feel that
I
100%.
feel you.
All right. All right. We're at 8. Guardians 3. Even though I didn't like it as much as the other two, I thought it was a fitting end.
I like that movie. It's also on my list. It's a good movie, especially
Guardians 3?
yeah. 3.
That was a good movie.
Yes.
That was a
Hey,
good movie.
solid.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
It was solid.
I'm not gonna hate because I'm not even gonna lie because I'm not a Guardians fan. I was so against it when it first came out.
We all
This
were.
third one, I was like, you know what? I'd be stupid to say this is a bad movie. You know?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
The first F-bomb in MCU was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, my
yeah.
God. Yeah. Yeah. The theater I was in.
Open the
was nuts.
fucking
It was-
door.
It's like they never heard it before. Yeah. That's
It
crazy.
was dope.
It's different hearing it out of a superhero.
Yeah.
It's not Deadpool.
Yeah.
This is an actual hero who's been on. So it was
100%.
awesome. I
It's
loved
like
it.
grounded. You know what I mean? It's that everyday
Yeah.
feel.
Hey,
That
James,
everyday
James
feel.
Gunn knows what he's doing.
100%. 100%.
Hopefully. DC. Like, hopefully.
I know. It's,
Real quick,
you know what I mean?
I know where it's going. This is I'm getting into your realm, but Superman casting.
Superman casting.
Who was the guy?
Who's that rumor of Michael B. Jordan? Is that what y'all talking about?
No, they cast a Superman. What's his name? Josh knows. I know he knows.
Oh, he's
I
the
did
one that
too
he
right now.
kind of looks like
Henry Cavill, but not.
Yeah, like evil evil Henry Cavill, like evil Dave Chappelle. Ultraman.
Remember Ultraman is identical Superman, but he has a U instead of a.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
black
they
and
look-
silver, right? Is that the one?
Maybe I think it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
either way, it's like an evil version of Superman. But that's what-
Okay,
they look
okay.
almost identical. So I love it. He's already trained and he's already big as hell. So I'm like, well, there we go.
Fire.
Looks like Superman. Let's get it.
Fire. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
as long as the movie's good, yeah, sure. He's Superman. I think Superman. A lot of people look like Clark Kent, man. It's not a hard one. It's like a hard one to cast.
It's funny because people responded to he looks like Superman. Like no, Henry Cavill and this dude look like Superman. He doesn't look like Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
he look like Superman.
Monitor behind
Exactly.
you shaking.
So, and actually,
I'm down,
the thing I liked about Henry Cavill is like the way he embodied Superman. Because I don't like Superman. I'm not like the overpowered superpower kind of guy. Like that's not me.
You're like the street level guys,
street level
Spider-Man,
guys,
and
the
Daredevils, and
guys.
stuff like
yeah,
that.
100%. Like I'm out there.
I'm out here, Luke
But
Cage.
this dude, yeah, nah, for real. Like, yo,
Legit.
Luke Cage, I was nuts over that.
Yo, they didn't bring him
Shout out
back,
Harlem.
yo.
It wasn't as good as I probably thought it was, but it felt good when it came out. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
It felt
The
really,
Wu-Tang
really
in the
good.
back too was amazing.
Wu-Tang, that was like the first one that really kind of brought it home. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that who's the guy who did Black Panther, the director?
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, he should do Luke Cage in the MCU.
Well, let's see if they bring him back anyway on Daredevil Born Again.
oh,
Because they're bringing back Jessica Jones.
are they?
Yeah.
Is it the same one? Same
Same
actress?
girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
good for her,
she's in the
good
gym
for
right
her.
now.
She did a good job.
Yeah, she did. She did.
All right, Josh, I think you're at 8.
8, I believe 8 was Super Mario.
Super Mario is a good movie. That's another flight movie. Most of these are flight movies for me.
It's like, as you can tell, I watched a lot of movies with my children.
Vibe pays well.
But yeah, that movie was hit home because obviously we grew up on this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the scene in live action and how beautifully detailed
It was done so well.
And that Peaches song is just catchy.
Yeah. Honestly, I like how they how it literally felt like you were playing the game still. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I was
Like,
gonna
it
say.
came
Like
that.
definitely.
Shout out to the old '90s Mario, Super Mario Bros. Because I still
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, remember the one I used to have at the crib, the one where Magic Johnson made a special appearance? Yeah, I had that shit on VHS, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was one of those random movies your parents just got you. You know, you never.
It was the show. It was a special.
Yeah, it's a special. Yeah,
When they like live action and they're like, yeah, and then they go into like the cartoon.
But
yeah. And then Magic Johnson showed
I
up.
was like, what? Why are you here? Mario.
swear to God,
was
bro.
it like some life lesson at that point? Like,
I forget what it
come out here
was.
and be like, oh, it's Magic Johnson.
That year,
I think it's pre that. It was that old. Like
I don't know. But
I don't know. Maybe pose. I don't know. He was wearing a uniform. He was still wearing a Lakers uniform.
I think he was playing.
I think he was still playing. He looked like he was in shape.
So what you got? Peaches.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Cool. Anything you want to throw in? You can throw a video game. Just throw it up. Any project.
I'm waiting for the top 5 for the
where perfect.
That's where I'm gonna segue that in because I got some stuff
Perfect.
on
Look
that.
aside.
Yeah, no, you got that. Keep going. Keep going. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Who we got? For me, 7. See, sorry, I completely lost where I lost the numbers. That's
What are you saying?
because I didn't know what I was doing. I just watched this movie like a couple nights ago. Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise is a superhero, and there's no one can tell me he's not. You cannot. That boy literally
Does everything.
does everything. Like he
does his own stunts.
he drove a motorcycle off a cliff and then went skydiving after, and that was him really doing it. Like,
Thing is, like Jack Reacher when he did the movie Jack Reacher with him.
yeah,
Like that was Tom Cruise playing Jack Reacher.
right.
Ethan Hunt is his own person. That's Ethan Hunt. Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt. That's it.
Yeah.
Ethan Hunt's playing Jack Reacher. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That boy is real.
It's a real good movie. All the action sequences. It's a Mission Impossible movie. I'm a big fan of Mission Impossible movies.
Right.
Just because you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
It's a mission. It's gonna sound impossible,
And Ethan Hunt's gonna do it.
and he's gonna do it, man. Every time. He's never failed.
Shit goes boom.
Yeah, I think it's like Jordan in the finals. Yo, he never failed. You prove the title wrong every movie. Mission Impossible, bet every single time.
Prove it.
Every single time.
At 7, I got John Wick.
Respectable.
I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes I'm like, all right, you guys just like leaning too hard into it. But at the time, like, yo, it's still very enjoyable.
That's what I think it's about, though. It's kind of like the whole Matrix thing, but that's definitely not on the list.
No,
Like,
Matrix 4 is
absolutely not.
trash.
terrible.
He didn't want to do
We're
it.
gonna
I
cut
don't blame
that.
him.
It was
Yeah.
contractually
We're gonna cut
obligated.
that out. I don't know why we even spoke of that
No,
movie.
right, yeah, but like,
That came out this year?
Hell no.
no, it's not.
That was a COVID year.
Yeah.
All right, good. Trash.
We didn't even watch. We got that shit for free, and we didn't want to watch it. We got that shit on Max for free. We didn't have to go to the theaters. Thank God.
Yeah. I was dying to watch that movie. I thought it was a comedy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know what would
It's a
happen.
spoof movie.
I don't know whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a so.
Felt like a spoof.
Wayne's Bros did it.
Imagine that. That'd be dope. Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin.
He
was.
For real?
He was.
What? That's
in the
100%
suit and
fact,
everything.
bro.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, that would have been dope. Why
And
they
the
stop?
second one, huh? They cut him out the movie. They cut Robin out the
that's
Bro, he has
whack,
pictures in the suit and everything, bro.
When they did a comic connected to that movie,
Yeah.
Robin's in it and it's Marlon Wayans.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
That's a good series. Shout out Tim Burton for putting him in there.
Facts. I mean, he didn't put him in there.
Oh, we tried.
It was an idea.
He's like, cut it.
So my next one, because we're at 6, controversial, but the media and social media is not going to tell me what's good or bad. I'm going to talk about The Flash. I thought it was a pretty goddamn good movie.
Oh.
I don't care.
Yo, so I attempted that, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I stopped. I respect that though.
You could watch it?
Nah.
Well, I thought it was a good movie,
You
man.
know,
I mean, I understand if
I think it's.
I watched it.
I'm just a hater of like that superhero. I think.
Oh,
that's
all
what
right,
it is,
then,
you know?
you know,
I think
that makes
that's
sense.
all it is. I don't know what it is. He's just
Because he's a terrorist.
So, whatever.
Yes. No, but
I mean, I either run real fast and punch somebody. Like, I mean,
we should kill everybody.
Yeah, I
honestly.
mean-
That's- you won, but it's not working that way.
Yeah, true.
It's the CGI there was trash, but the movie itself,
I thought it was a good story.
I sat back and like, all right, ignore the hate and actually watch it. I enjoyed it,
yeah, like the concept is pretty dope.
but was it a great movie? No,
No, it wasn't a great movie.
no,
So like good concept, just poorly executed.
exactly.
Yeah.
It could have been, especially with how much time we.
I think in a bubble without all the controversy, it's an okay movie. It's a good. I think it was a good movie to me.
without
I enjoyed
terrorists.
it.
I respect that.
Honestly, it might have just earned my a sixth spot on the list just because of Michael Keaton's in it. That might just be it.
Respect that.
Honestly,
I respect that.
Michael Keaton's in the goddamn movie. Like that's making my top 10.
Good guy.
So actually, let me. I got.
All right, go ahead.
I want to throw
Yeah,
in
hell
this.
yeah.
So this is a TV show,
Word.
and this one's a little out the cut. But you guys seen Blue Eye Samurai?
Bro.
Yeah,
I have
okay.
not.
You hit me up about that? I finally watched it.
Dude, yeah, it's lit, right?
You're right.
So yeah, 100%. So check that out right on Netflix. Blue Eye Samurai, first season. It's a little different. It's not a live action movie for context, but it is animation at its finest.
8 episodes, about 45 minutes each.
Where can I find this?
Netflix, right on
Say
Netflix.
less.
Yo, honestly, if you like kung fu flicks, everybody has to like kung fu.
Of course.
How can you not?
How can you
Yo,
not?
I think you like. There's nothing better than seeing somebody get kicked in their chest.
Mad hard.
Yo,
By a professional.
100%. That is
Like you didn't just kick
perfect
him because
form.
of like out of fear. Like oh shit.
It was just
like
like-
you meant to kick
He
him
just
in his
kicked,
chest.
you know what
You
I'm
made a
saying?
mistake.
Real hard.
and you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's like the equivalent of somebody throwing a chair. Once it's like the chest is kicked, it's on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's no going back from a kick to the
on,
chest. Like,
100%.
I don't think you can kick me in my chest and we can just talk after that. It's gonna
Nah, and this one takes it to the next notch. So it takes out like whole samurai in the title, hence the title of the show. This girl in the culture, you know, women aren't typically samurai, and she's like,
Oh, that's dope. So she's female samurai. Okay,
so,
okay.
Like, there's a lot of like, the whole big narrative rather than the flashy fight scenes, and it's culturally beautiful. I think it's like really dope.
And the fact that she's hiding that she's a female. It's like
so a Mulan shit.
So that makes everybody in the whole world, in that world, thinks she's a man.
Whole dude the whole time.
I'll never forgive Disney to making a Mulan and not putting the dragon in the movie. Like, what in the world were y'all
shoot.
thinking? Like, what?
They gave her a phoenix.
Oh, what?
It's like, why?
Why? You put Jet Li in it, I didn't know he was in it.
Jet Li was in that
Pissed me
movie?
off. Yeah. I didn't know he was in it. Pissed me off.
Did he kick somebody?
Nope. He was
What?
the emperor.
Why are you in the movie?
He was like an emperor who got captured. Like,
Captured?
Jet Li ain't gonna get captured.
Jet Li ain't
They did him
getting
dirty.
captured.
They did him dirty.
He's the one.
All that right? First of all, I love that movie.
That's one of the best movies.
Love that
Yeah.
movie. The one
And that soundtrack was raw.
Crazy, bro.
raw.
Adrenaline, man. Just
100%.
crazy.
100%.
we at 6.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Creed 3.
Ooh.
I respect that.
Creed 3.
I respect that.
And I
You know what?
love
Just
that.
to save time, my 5 is actually Creed 3.
There we go.
So let's
Dope.
synergy.
yeah.
Dope.
It's the fact that I love his take on it. I love the story. I love how he did it. But that, the scene,
The action scene, the boxing scene.
the one that they were like in the zone, the anime inspired one.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it took me out of it like more than I wanted it to. Because I'm thinking
Like in a negative way?
not in a negative way. It just
Seemed out of place a little bit.
yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's
I
because it's
understand.
also all CGI.
Yeah.
So we're seeing people punch each other normal, like real, taking real hits.
Yeah.
Then I know where it goes to CGI into a cage. I'm like, what's going on here? But I love the movie entirely. I'm a big fan of Jonathan Majors, especially when he was doing
100%,
Creed.
100%.
Like he looks
Damn,
scary.
Jonathan.
And they cut some of his scenes out, which showed him being more like Mr. T's character from the Rocky ones. Like that guy.
Just the dude, yeah.
Dude, you can't fight him. You can't fight Damon.
Definitely can't fight
It
Damon.
was a great movie, and
It was a
shout
good
out
movie.
him.
It was definitely well done. It looks like they're leading into like maybe the daughter taking over
Yeah.
the female boxing,
Yeah.
which would be dope. But then if you have a different trilogy, well, obviously the regular Rocky has more than 3, but like you know what I mean? It's like all right, there's Stallone Rocky, there's Michael B. Jordan Rocky, and then now
then
you have
the
a
daughter.
female boxer, and that'd be dope.
Especially because we've seen her.
If you do it well, like if that's not done well, that'd be a good movie.
100%. 100%.
We can't just shoehorn that in,
All right.
I love how they built it. But yeah, you said 5 is Creed for you.
It's literally Creed 3 for me. So you can go into the games, bro.
Awesome. So 2023 was a big year for video games all across
Facts.
the board. I think you guys already probably know. If you know me, you know what's number one. But I'm going to start off a little obscure. I play on the PC for context. So like video games that come out for the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 come out a little later for PC. But, I think
worth the
my
wait.
money's worth still. But yeah, So right now, I have The Last of Us Part 1 that came out in 2023. That's actually a really old game in general.
Yeah,
but
I have
it's
that.
new for me. You know what I mean? In
PS3?
that style. PS3,
Yeah.
but so
I believe Last of Us has probably one of the most beautiful stories.
Yeah, and the show did so well.
and the show too. The show,
So well.
Wow.
It's just in anything it's a beautiful story.
100%.
Like whether it's a video game, a movie, a book,
100%.
it's just a
Everything
beautiful
about it.
story.
And so like the equivalent of like watching the show, a game is like an interactive movie essentially.
Yep.
And I mean,
Especially nowadays.
Exactly. And it's like 10 plus 15 plus hours long anyway. That's a whole season. But the fact that like, you know, the storytelling was rich, we got to actually kind of really dive into those characters and really feel it. So
Yeah.
if you watch the first show, the show when it came out, and you see Ellie and you're actually kind of like, is this the accurate representation? And they did a good job. You
They did
can
an
kind of
amazing
appreciate a
job.
lot more. So
Fun fact: the girl who plays Ellie in the game was actually in the show.
yeah.
So that was awesome to see.
She was Ellie's mom actually,
Yep.
which is pretty cool.
That's
so
dope.
Wow. So cheers to them on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you got for
And
fun?
wow, look at the synergy. 4, The Last of Us show, man. That's crazy.
Look
This
at
is
that.
not planned. We did not.
It's a great show.
100%.
It's a great show.
It's an amazing show, and I like it follows if you played the game because honestly, confession, I watch video game
I'm too old to be
game
playing
movies. Like I don't, I can't. I'm not playing for 12 hours. Like
Nah, I dig that.
you know what I
You
mean.
can't do that straight,
I
you know.
and Last of Us was one of the first game movies that I watched. Where I sit there and the girls walking in like, "Are you watching a video game?" Like, yeah.
Yo, it is what
It's
it
a
is.
movie.
It's a movie. And now the graphics nowadays is
Yeah,
it's literally
the games look real anyway, so it's like who's to even tell? What's the difference?
exactly.
Same script.
So yeah, that's it's a beautiful. And I know my point is I like how they pretty much if you play the game, the series follows pretty to the T of the game,
it does.
but adds a little bit of just enough where it differs. And I think everything they added was for the best.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
HBO did great with that.
Amazing.
100%. Like, it's always tough when you have like so many like open-ended or deep topics to kind of segue into it.
Yeah.
Especially for an episode, an hour apiece.
Yeah.
But they cut down what do they need. They trimmed the fat on certain points. They executed that great.
Yeah.
That's a 10. That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh yeah, this is an amazing show.
Can't wait for number 2.
100%. Yeah,
Can't wait for season
my
2.
God, it's
I mean, it's gonna be a while. This boy's busy, man.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal is everything.
You got Gladiator 2.
And
you got
I'm hearing he's Reed Richards now.
I'm like, dude, okay.
How do you guys feel about that?
Him as Reed?
I'm not a bit. I don't know.
fan of
I don't know.
Is Richard Reed?
Reed. Reed Richards.
Reed Richards, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Richard Reed. Yeah.
Other way.
It's Reed
Reed
Richards.
Richards. Oh my God. Yeah, my bad.
I was like, am I tripping? Like,
Nah, you got.
I could be wrong.
I literally froze him like,
No.
Hey,
You
what
got-
was that?
you got-
You're right,
I was
right.
definitely
am I
saying it-
tripping?
Saying it backwards for sure. Honestly, man, that's interesting. If anybody outside the typical norm, I guess, were to play that character, I think he would do a good job. So,
for me,
I'm open minded about it.
for me, I think it's just actor fatigue. Like you're too many
what it
things.
is? I respect
To
that
me, it's
too.
just like you know what I mean. Just like come on, give it opportunity to somebody else, bro. You're the Mandalorian. You're in the Last of Us. Like, bro, come on. You've done. Yeah, bro, chill.
The reason why I'm okay with it.
I'm okay.
I'm okay with
He's gonna do a good job.
The reason I'm okay with it because I did not like the casting of Last of Us. And he showed like, no matter what you think I am, this is how we're going to portray it. And
Yeah.
He did an amazing job. He
did good.
So once I'm like, he probably do amazing at Reed too. It's going to be a different take on him than what I'm expecting.
Exactly.
But he's going to kill it. I love it.
Exactly.
I think you're at 4.
So I got to skip 5, but I'm going to say 5 and 4 real quick. 5 is The Creator.
I didn't get a chance to watch that, but it's still on my
John David
list.
Washington's
I
the
see
main
that.
character. AI situation. It's honestly a beautiful movie, and he's getting screwed every time he puts a great movie out.
Mm-hmm.
The world ends for some reason every time. COVID during
are big,
Tenet,
bro.
and then
Yeah.
this one was the lockout, whatever. So it's like no one gets. to
Oh,
promote
the
this
strike,
shit.
the strike.
the strike.
Oh, the actor's check. Yeah.
So no one's promoting it. So it came out, and it was like, okay.
It's like,
I'm like, damn, man. I saw that. It was.
if you ask him what he'll say, Check still cleared.
Yep.
Check still cleared. I mean, if he had percentages in box office, yeah, that might have hurt his pockets. But
What I can say is he's his daddy's son. That
yeah,
movie-
he does it good well. He was good in Tenet.
Yeah.
I remember him from Ballers, right? From,
Ballers, yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day.
He
That's
was
what it
a
is, right?
receiver.
Yeah, that was a good show.
And 4 was Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything else I have on my list, we've already mentioned.
Yeah, if I have repeated, I'll just mention it real quick just to say it.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I got a 4. I
Right.
loved it. Should I just bang on my last 3 then?
Hold on, man. I like suspense.
They're all set already.
All right, go ahead. I was like, I like suspense.
So 4 Guardians. 3 I have Mission Impossible.
Fire.
It was I saw it in IMAX too.
Oh,
Dolby
I
IMAX.
didn't-
So
Bro,
I was
it's
part
just
of the
like-
movie.
Yeah.
Just like, you were literally on the bike with Tom.
100%,
Right?
100%.
And then 2 in Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
That was
was
another
just
flight
that
movie
good.
for me, but that was crazy.
It was good, bro. Really good.
And for me, my number 1 is the Ninja Turtles movie. Honestly.
Really?
It was just that good.
That's your child. That's your
That's
child
fine.
talking. That's you.
Nah,
That's
that's
Dude,
fine.
I
that's a
sat
daddy
there-
son thing. That's why I
sat-
respect it. I
Me
respect
and my
it.
son loved. Obviously, I got more of the funny jokes and stuff than he
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
But the way I was laughing and enjoying this, it was. I didn't ever thought I could do that. Honestly, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like the animation style. Oh, they're actually little kids. Like, oh. Bro, hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good
Hilarious
movie. It's a good
And I'm
movie.
so happy I got to enjoy that with my son.
Cheers. That's kind of like passing the torch. You know?
Oh, yes.
You know what? I might as well bang on my list, right? Because it's a repeated one. 3 would be Loki season 2.
Fire.
Amazing. Yep.
2, I think you had it at 2 as well. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Bro, it was just that
It was,
beautiful.
Yeah, it
bro.
was
It's
so good.
that
So
good of
good.
a movie. Like
Even the cliffhanger ending. Bro.
I was pissed at the end.
Bro.
I was in the airplane cussing and shit, bro. I was mad. JetBlue attendants telling me to quiet down. I was upset.
I walked in not knowing it was a part 1, so
Yeah.
that's what threw me off. But then I realized I was like, oh, it was like I'm about to end it. I'm like, ain't no way he's ending the movie.
Just
Yeah.
throwing
Like-
his
like-
popcorn.
I had my hands on my head. I was like shocked. You know what I
It
mean?
was like
Yeah,
4
it
hours
was a
in. I'm
good
like, no, it's like
Nice,
2 hours,
yeah.
3 hours. But I was
I
like,
would
damn,
say.
still going?
Number 1 for me, solely on one episode of the series, is Ahsoka, man.
Ahsoka.
That
Anakin is my
just
guy.
off the Star Wars. I'm literally laying in bed watching that episode, and then once that ends, I look at my girl like, that was the greatest episode I've ever seen in my life. And I was dead ass serious,
Yo,
bro.
That's a bold statement. It's for real.
I will stand on that. I'll
Okay.
die on that hill. That episode was where she fights, Ahsoka fights
Anakin.
is the greatest episode of a series, well, maybe action series, I've ever seen in my life.
So, I sat there.
Bro, we were in the
smile on my
Clone
face.
Wars, bro. We were in the Clone Wars battle. Like, what?
Hey, Snips. Woo! I was like, God damn, Anakin's back.
I didn't even watch Clone Wars.
fine.
And
My
I was just like,
That's fine.
I fucking love it. Literally, I was cheesing the entire time watching it. My son's trying to like bother me. I'm like,
get away.
I'm in the zone.
not the right time, buddy. Not the right time. Sit down. Watch this.
Anakin is back.
The goat is back. Watch this.
Yeah, watching them fight.
Ooh.
I need a Darth Vader series.
Oh yeah, that.
I need a movie. I need something like where him, just before you know, in periods where like maybe Darth Vader year 1, year 2, like he just became that dude. He's angry as fuck.
just whipping ass.
Just terrorizing,
Straight vengeance.
terrorizing the galaxy. Like just.
Hunting down Jedis. I would love to watch that.
That's lit. That's lit.
I don't think that's very Disney though. That's why.
Bring back Lucasfilm. They didn't care.
Word, yeah. So okay, I'll bang out the rest that I got.
All right, let's get it.
So be climactic.
Yeah. So number 4 is unironically Resident Evil 4 for the PC.
All right.
So Resident Evil, old GameCube game.
Shout out GameCube.
Yeah, shout out GameCube. So there's a lot of nostalgia behind that pick too. But the fact that was actually the first Resident Evil I've ever played, and they actually modernized it. So Capcom's been in the bag where they'll take the whole game that they had and literally ground up remake the game. So the fact that they actually kind of really dove into like that was actually one of the like arguably one of the greatest games of the series. and seeing it playing it in 2023 was
Dope.
lit, yo.
There we
so,
go.
and I'm a big horror junkie, so I was like, yeah, you know what I mean. I was all about
Resident Evil just reminds me of the Willows.
Facts.
what?
No,
Why?
they have the arcade game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
The ambiance, what are you like? I don't know. Just reminds me of trees and shit.
The smell of pizza.
water?
Water, popcorn, fried
steak.
dough.
Popcorn.
Evil.
Oh, Resident
Put
Evil.
together. Simpsons. Everything. Yeah.
That's funny.
So the next one for my number 3 choice is going to be this game called Starfield. Now, Starfield is actually one of the games that's produced by like one of my favorite video game companies called Bethesda. They're
Bethesda.
responsible
Sounds familiar.
for games called like Elder Scrolls, Fallout,
Hits.
just classics, the RPG legends. You know what I
The
mean?
Cash
So-
Money Records of video games.
Yeah, 100%.
feel
So
you.
Nah, the 2000s.
So the fact that they went away from fantasy, they went away from post-apocalyptic, and they went completely sci-fi and doing like spaceships, all this other things. Paradise, Stoner's Paradise. Not gonna lie to you, there's nothing crazier.
I like
than
space.
Smoking an L and just flying out.
Being in
and shit.
space, bro.
Yo, it was dope.
Shit, Star Wars.
Spiritual, man. I was like meditating. But like the possibilities with that game is pretty dope. So like the mod community add on to the games. The game's actually ongoing supporting. Right now, it's like that's a controversial pick because people think it's boring. But if you appreciate the art, you know it's one for the books. Yeah,
Your list on this.
One person's boring could be another person's
100%.
time of their lives.
That's all,
You know
like,
what I mean?
sub-
It's all subjective, right?
So you know that's where I have that. Next up at number 3, this is Diablo 4. Ooh. So Diablo 4 is actually the long-awaited sequel to Diablo 3, of course.
Yeah.
Which came out way back when. I probably had a 360 when Diablo 3 came out.
Shout out
damn.
360.
Yeah, shout out 360. Good years. I was clearly
Good
like in
years.
high school though. So long-awaited sequel to this game, and the visuals, everything about it, the class picks, the whole choice was definitely for the culture. They listen in the community. The fact that developers aren't in it just for money, they're like, yo, we have
We wanna
some
make
fans,
classics.
and we want to make make sure that they.
Their heart's in it.
Exactly, 100%. So seeing it modernized again, you know what I mean, and back was great. And it actually held up compared to newer modern games that are out nowadays. So, and obviously, you know what I mean, if that's going to cater on to a lot of the game style or where I'm at in like my media right now, because it's like really D&D-esque, you know what I'm saying? So, boom.
I know what's on your list, though.
Yeah. That was actually, hold on, I messed up on my numbers. That was my number 2. I'm sorry about that. That was
It's all right, bro. This is your segment, bro.
yeah.
We didn't know the list before you.
We just in for the ride right now at this point.
You could have just kept that to yourself.
Yeah,
We wouldn't
you know.
even known. We wouldn't
Yeah.
have known. He was like, oh,
What
man.
else on your list?
I said my 2 before my 3.
You know how it is when people are like, oh, what did Quote say? He said 3 twice.
Oh, I know. Your last
You know
episode.
what I mean?
I've done that on the top 50 list. I
Yeah.
said Dwayne Wade at 13. Like,
Yeah, you have a
3
crazy
times.
memory.
Okay, bro.
We got to bring that back. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll ask the fans if you guys want another top 50.
Yeah,
Update
absolutely.
it.
Do it. I
806,
think so.
806 plug real quick, but
Yeah, I think
carry
I'll
on.
do it. And for my last number 1, this game came out swanging.
Dun, dun,
Swanging.
dun, dun.
Baldur's Gate.
Bum, bum, bum.
Baldur's Gate
Number 1.
came out in 2023, and this is like in
Game
the
of the
books
year.
factual. Took over the Game Awards. You won Game of the Year,
Facts.
Visual of the Year, art, like Actor of the Year. Like, yo, this game came stacked.
it's
with
the
a whole-
Titanic of
It is genuinely
my metaphors
like,
killing right now.
like, yo, they put so
Titanic, shout out
much
Titanic.
resources, and the studio behind it. It's like, you know, they're not like small, but like they're not like EA. They're not like
Yo,
your
fuck EA.
Activision or anything like
Yeah.
that. So like the fact that they actually kind of contended with people that are making the Call of Duties out there and brought a genuine, wholeheartedly great game based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Incredible. So like it's like one of those games you can literally play for probably years. It's been out actually. They released half of the game probably for a good like 5 years now, and they released it fully when we got the 2023 drop. That was when they fully finished the game, and we had 2 additional acts that were added to that to that previous thing that we were playing. So that's how they kind of funded the game and got enough money to actually be like,
Finish
okay,
it.
we'll finish this. And then they delivered. So cheers to them. They obviously, they got their recognition that they deserve. So, and I can't wait to see what they do more.
Shout out Christian. He just bought it this last week, I guess, and he's addicted to it.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
It's like that,
amazing.
man. Because it's like, nobody's playthrough is the same. Like, we have like how many people in the studio right now? Probably like like 8 of us, 9 of us here right now, and nobody's gonna have the same playthrough.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
a whole
what I'm
different story for
saying?
everybody.
It's pretty lit. So
That's dope.
The one thing I want to say before we cut for games, watching God of War Ragnarok as like a movie. It's
amazing.
oh god, yeah. Yo, shout out Kratos.
Beautiful.
Shout out
Shout
Kratos.
out
I don't got
Kratos.
time to get my ass whooped for 17 times in a
Boy,
row and be stuck on a part for like a month, bro.
No, it's a good game.
I
though,
got
bro.
shit to do.
That's-
Speaking of Kratos, they're remastering the first 3 God of Wars.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
doing it again.
So
They're doing Disney. They're doing the Disney. Disney's like,
Right?
we got these dope movies right here. Why don't we just use better graphics
yeah.
and
No,
get the same like?
And I
It's
bought
funny.
the original 3.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I bought the next 3.
Yo, no, it's funny enough.
They
yo,
got me.
It came out for PS2. I didn't have a PS2. I had a PS3, and then I bought the HD version of the remakes of God of War. So it's funny
I
seeing
used to
it
sit there and
coming out
watch,
again.
watch Josh do it. We'd literally be, you used to be stuck on levels forever, bro. I didn't have time
Took
to
me a
just-
while to fight Ares.
It feel good though when you whip their ass.
Hell yeah, yeah. You walk out, you eat those.
It's like yes, do that
You eat those pizza bagels that day with gusto. Like, yeah,
I'm
mom.
a champion.
I'm gonna need 2 more extra pepperoni today, mom. I whooped that boss's ass. It took me a month.
I deserved it.
Deserved it. All right,
game with a
real quick before we leave, a little foreshadowing of 2024 or a preview. Any movies you like? Oh, you dying to watch, or any games you're like, yo, it's coming out 2024.
Ooh.
Well, go ahead. I'm not gonna cut you off.
Yeah, no. Honestly, like I think y'all already know, and everybody probably watching this. GTA 6 actually to close out 2023. It actually made some blew up
That shit
the
look
internet.
crazy.
So, like that's
It's
definitely
metaverse.
Yo, it's real and it's raw. So when Grand Theft Auto comes on, the whole world's about to shut down.
Shut down, bro.
Yep.
So
All systems shutting down.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. We're taking a week off from work.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not.
Call out.
Podcast 806 is gonna be on pause for a little bit.
Yeah. Trap music's gonna be at an all-time high.
Yeah, absolutely. The murders are just gonna skyrocket.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, shit.
be nuts, yeah. So I can't wait.
Josh movies, shows.
Movies and shows. Be on a spot right now. I can't really think of it, especially when you say GTA 6. That's all I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, it's
But,
crazy.
See, yes.
I mean, what we got coming?
got movies.
Marvel's kind of slow next year or this year. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna say Superman Legacy if it comes out, because that's the backbone of the new DCU.
if that don't hit,
If
then
that
he's
don't
done.
hit, then it's gonna.
He's done. If that don't hit, he's
I
done.
thought they blew their shit up. I thought they weren't doing DCEU anymore.
They got to
It's
start
not
over, man.
DCU. It's different.
It's
for
like
real.
gods and monsters. And like,
Rebrand.
Rebrand. This is gonna be James Gunn's universe.
let's just start this over again, man.
It's like, yo,
Redo.
saying that. Start over.
Absolutely. I don't know. This was fun, guys. I know it's a little spontaneous. We don't. First of all, Quinn, when's the last time we've been on the mic together, man?
Oh,
1964.
God, yikes. I ain't that old, my brother.
No.
My back feel like it, but
Hell yeah, man.
it's been a
Come
great.
on, it's been a pleasure. Nerd Gods comes out with you every Friday, correct?
every other Friday.
Every other Friday.
Tune in, grab your mic, don't grab a mic.
What? Wait a
popcorn.
minute.
Don't grab a
What?
mic.
I'm all over this because I'm about to record after this. I'm
but-
ready.
Yeah, he's
But grab
hyped.
some popcorn, tell your
Facts.
friend, pass it out, click the link below.
You already know.
Guys, coming with some heat.
806 the show as well is every Thursday. Season 3 coming real soon. I know we took a couple weeks off, but like, we're making sure, every season we gotta
We'll be back, baby.
be
Stronger
getting
than
better.
ever.
And Pepe, if he was here, he'll tell y'all. He check.
Theo Pepe. He's
That
very
man, that
proud
man.
of-
You see how we all in the studio working? That man works when he wants to. He's a star around here.
Yo,
Pepe's
he has a lot of
he's the
jobs to
guy.
do,
He
buddy.
has a
Good
lot.
job,
He has a
jobs.
lot to do, man.
I gotta hit
So
him up again.
yeah, we'll see if we can get him to give you another show real quick. If his request is not too loud, too high. All right, we'll see y'all next time we see y'all. Melly Mel Sanchez Quo. Peace.
Yes, sir.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you heard? Take that.
806 The Show.